JayZ once said his uncle told him he'll never sell 1 million records, but he sold 1 million records many times over. He spoke about projecting fear of what you can't do, and when you say you can't do it, you're not going to do it, because that's how the power of the mind works. If you know you have the ability to accomplish your task, then you will, because you're focused. Have you ever heard of the saying, if you think it, so shall it be? The power of the mind simply starts with the power of your thoughts. Being successful is simply a state of mind. Being successful also means you have to be ready and willing to take risk. JayZ is a risk taker, and all billionaires shares this simple formula. The most important formula is the power of the mind. Have you ever heard of the placebo effect? A group of people were given aspirin for a headache, and the other half were given sugar pills. What's interesting is that all those who received the sugar pill said their headache stopped hurting. That's because they believed that pill would heal them. JayZ once spoke about how he would visualize performing at Madison Square Garden in New York City and selling out. The power of the mind is far greater than you can imagine. And guess what happened? Years later, JayZ performed and sold out at Madison Square Garden. Never let anyone tell you that you can't do something. Get out there and prove them wrong. And that's an important step to being successful. Even Steve Jobs believed in the power of the mind and spoke about a key to manifesting your success. And it's simply by loving what you do. He understood the power of passion as being the driving force for success. Passion. It's a powerful human emotion that produces results. Steve Jobs created a $1 billion company because he passionately loved his job. He loved what he did. He created Apple. He put his mind, body, and soul into Apple and turned it into one of the biggest companies in the world. His only problem was not being able to mentally and physically take care of himself. The power of the mind is so powerful, but you can't overthink this process. One of the greatest human weaknesses is stress, and that triggers the power of your mind as well. They say stress is the #1 cause of death. Passion is important, but it's more important to have fun. So don't ever overthink anything. Stress. Most successful people overthink the process, and stress is what eventually kills them. Will Smith spoke about commanding your mind through self-discipline to achieving your dreams and visions. This formula only works by using the power of your mind and believing, or better yet, knowing you can achieve your goals. Dwayn Johnson, The Rock, said when he was 22 years old, he was playing in the Canadian Football League and played his first pro football game. But 2 days later, his dreams were shattered because he got cut and went home with $7 in his pocket. His dream was to eventually play in the NFL, but he never got to play in the NFL. He said never playing in the NFL was the best thing that never happened to him because it motivated him to never give up in life and to get back up when you're falling. You may fall many times, but the key is to never give up. You have to know you're the best and that you are the greatest. Knowing you're the best is a very powerful feeling. To feel is an emotion, and that's when your power begins to manifest. Maya Angelou once said, people will forget what you said. They will forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Feelings is a powerful emotion or energy in motion. It's electric. It's electricity in the making. We are electric people, just ask Nikola Tesla. Emotions create results. And that's why Steve Jobs spoke about doing something you have passion, and you'll never work a day in your life because you have to love what you do. Denzil Washington once said, you attract what's on your mind. So if you're fearing you won't accomplish your goals is on your mind, then you won't accomplish your goals. It's that simple. This is the power of attraction. You attract what you think. Arnold Schwarzenegger said, the first rule in success is to have a vision of where you're going. If you don't have a vision of where you're going, you won't end up anywhere. A vision is important because the next step is to set goals to achieving your visions. Will Smith said that you cannot win the war against the world if you can't win the war against your own mind. That self-discipline of your mind is the center to all material success. He stated 99% of people are not willing to do what it takes to make their dreams manifest, and that's because they don't have control of their mind. You have to learn how to take control of your mind and not to let your mind control you. This starts with 100% of total willpower. You have to know you're successful with every fiber of your being. You have to get out there and accomplish all your goals by pushing through and never giving up. You have to want your success with every fiber of your being. If you fail, if you fall, pick yourself back up. What is success? Success is an individual who never gives up no matter what. The true secret is each and every one of you here today has the key to your own success. I will show you how to take that key and open the door to your success. Look out for my new book, 3 Keys to Unlocking the Power of Your Mind. Thank you.